Hello everybody, welcome back to the Excalibur Zone. Vanilla Adventures. I was just on my way to get some wheat when I became stupid and forgot what I was coming here for. Let's see, I think food is up here. Yeah. We are going down to breed some more them cows and make sure that they are all breeding well. And then we're going to go and do some farming, and I'm going to put together a quick farm. It's not going to be like the micro farms that you're used to seeing for like a Suma and Mumbo Jumbo. The micro farm, I think, is what it's called, where you can stand there AFK with the button held down and do what you need to do. I am essentially going to come through here and collect all this beef from things that have grown up and died in the walls? Huh, I guess that's what's been happening. We've got cows dying in the walls. How nice. I'm going to have to put in a system to keep that from happening. Come on, there should be a lot of cows here that I can breed. The cool thing about this, you get XP for breeding, and you get XP for killing off the adults, and then you get XP for cooking up the steaks. There we go. We should have some cows in love. Alright. One of the things I'm going to have to probably do is set up a system that will keep the cows from getting close to the walls. I think that's what's happening. They're dying in that. So let's take a look at what we have here. We've got lots of dirt. I'm thinking about just putting in some stairs like this to get up to the castle. And there we go. And we have enough to do it 2 wide. Maybe even 3 wide. We'll have to see. Yep, 3 wide will work. And there we go. That's good enough, just so long as we can get up and down easily enough. And we don't have anything that can really stop the creepies from getting up there. So what I'm going to do is, when I say creepies, I mean like mobs. I'm going to do this all the way up on both sides to make sure that we have some light. It's not the most ideal situation, but it works. And, alright, so let's go ahead and get this farming done. I don't think I'll have enough room in my inventory for it, though. And I saw that there's a lot of space down here that I have to fix, too. Alright. Oh, yeah, this is one way down to our tunnels. Well, it's the only way really down. To our tunnels, this way goes down. We were looking for... Oh, we can use the gravel, that's fine. We were looking for skeletons or zombies that were causing issues in the area. I don't want to waste those. Let's just do the dirt. And this is the way down. Yeah. Get that covered up. Throw a torch here. There we go. And now it's night. Well, that happened fast. Let's get up here and sleep the night away. Sleeping the night away. So the farm that I have in mind is going to require quite a bit of things here. So we're going to drop off this dirt. We're going to need the dirt actually, so we'll keep that. I want to use this stuff here because I haven't built with that. And I would also like to get rid of this and that for now. We've got more than enough dirt. We have no potatoes. We have no wheat. But we're going to go ahead and dump this stuff in there for now. There we go. That should be good. And where do we want to put the leather goes over here for our books that we're getting ready to put together. Did I see fences? No, we used up all the fences. We'll probably make more. Yeah, we'll take this and this. And we've got that. I'm going to need another bucket. Did I have a couple of buckets of water? Or did I use all the buckets up for lava? I will use that. That's fine. We're going to get ourselves some more water. Agua, as they call it. And we can get that over here easy enough. Normally I'd go in there, but that would kill off some stuff. But we have water over here. There we go. Now we're going to find out exactly how far this water flows out from its... Did I hear like a skeleton or a spider or something? Let's see what's up here. There might be a cave underneath. That's fine. We're actually going to build this up there so that we can have a wonderful, wonderful place of safety with which to farm. Alrighty. And I think right up here on the other side of the trees, yeah, this is a great place to do it. Let's swap out wheat for dirt. There we go, and make sure all this is all filled in because we don't want it to run off in one direction. We want it to spread out. This is part of the creeper holes that I should have filled up before anyway. Alright, so if we put this bucket down here, you'll see that it spreads out quite a ways actually. And what we're going to do is we're going to ring that with polished granite, like so. Because we know that we're going to get, well actually we need to have it one out. There we go. Instead of right there on the end, it goes one further, like so. Because we're going to have a little trough system for collecting all the drops, all the crops, the products that we have. There we go. It's going to be one big diamond. There we go, just like this. And we'll do the same thing here on the other sides. Do, and right here. Alright, now we're going to do this crazy move where we jump in and pick that up. Now what's going to happen is we're going to fill this all up with dirt on the inside, and we're going to leave this outside part alone. Because when the water flows, it's going to flow right to the edge here, and then it's going to drop down into these holes. There, so it'll be pretty much just like this. This is where the water flows, and in the center we're going to have this dugout, and there'll be water there so that crops out on each side will be able to get a the farmland will be moistened. Well, you've probably seen farms like this before, and we're gonna run out of dirt here. Anyway, so let's go get some more water. We can run there. There's no problem with that. Just have to go around the chicken coop. And while we're here, why don't we check to see how that's doing? Let's see here. I got 22 chickens. Since this isn't a server, that's doing pretty good. Right here. Dirt, dirt, dirt. And dirt. We're not going to worry about glass or anything. But we're going to run out of this stuff soon. So I'm going to grab that granite. I'm going to make that polished granite as well. So I think we can just do this. There we go. If I were running this on a server, that would be going constantly. Constantly. And we have lots and lots and lots of chickens. Lots and lots and lots of cooked chicken. And I think it's also time we set up a mob farm. It's not automated by any means, but it should get us a lot of drops that we can use until we can find a spawner to build a farm. There we go. Now this bucket's going to go here, and then we're going to have something like that. But first things first, we're going to set up an infinite water source right over here. Bucket there, and bucket there. Grab the middle. Boop, boop, doo, 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 doo. And we're going to go ahead and use the polished andesite in the center there, because I don't use that often enough. Alright, so what's going to happen is we're going to get water, which I have to go grab. That's why we set this up. We're going to have water. It's going to be hidden up above panel on the floor. It's going to go out here, and it's going to push down just like that. And we could actually make it even farther, but we don't need that like that. We're going to count out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is right here. And this fourth spot is where where that water source block can handle keeping the ground nice and moist. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to come out 1, 2, 3 to here almost. And with that, I think we can actually fill this all in. Why don't we do that? Shall I? Shall we? Shall we? Yeah, we shall. There we go. Now if we put that bucket of water back there again, like this, and keep from falling off, you'll see that the water is going to spread out evenly across all the dirt. Now, one of the things we have to figure out is 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and I'm going to go ahead and grab these torches back because we don't need them. Alright, so basically these corners right here, here, here. That's as far as our plowed dirt will be saturated with water. That big square there, which leaves all of this here to be saturated. And we need to find out where we can get that. So if we have a water source block here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, we could put it here. Let's get that diorite down. So we do this. And put a bucket of water there. I don't have a spare bed on me, so back we go to sleep. Yeah, I need a work bed up here so that we don't have to keep running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth every single time. Whoa. Now this should get us a lot of resources. It's not super duper efficient, but it should be good. And while we're here, why don't we grab some hose? I think I have one that's almost damaged. There you go. Then a couple more here. Because we're going to set it up. We're going to go ahead and hoe up the land, and you'll see the saturation happen. So here we go, just like this, and then we're going to 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's the problem with wooden hose, is they break down really quickly and easily. Awesome thing is, mobs should not be able to spawn on farmland, but don't quote me on that. I could be wrong with all the changes they've been making recently. I haven't experienced the entirety of 1.8 yet. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, one of Zasuma's, or Isuma, if you pronounce it properly, his latest episode, he's got villagers doing farming for him. And that is actually very cool. Very, very cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And 6. And we do this. And grab a bucket of Vasa, as they say in the overseas. And cover that up. And one, 2, 3, 4. So all of this should be good to go. Come over here and we're going to put the C around this. We're going to need the buckets again. And let's go grab 2 more buckets of water. Glad my name is neither Jack nor Jill. Alright, so we have no more. That's one of the reasons why I brought this and this stuff here. So we're going to have 4 hose. 4 stone hose this time instead of wooden hose. We've taken a step up in technology. How about that? Alright, so we've finally gotten away from the wooden hose, except for the one that we have back at base, which is for the item collection project. Come on, there we go. Dump the bucket, and then there. And then we just hoe away. Alright, so yeah, we've got the andesite, and then we've got diorite all along the outside. I'm going to go ahead and put diorite here too. So we'll just do this. Alright, and we needed seeds. In any case, we should have no issues. So if we put the water down here, it should go out so long as we don't let it continue to run. This should all remain farmland. And I'm going to go ahead and spread around some torchly love. By putting a torch on top of each of the outer areas here, just like this. I'm so glad we don't have to sneak on farmland anymore. Back in the earlier days of the game, that's what you had to do. Alright, so we can actually build this up pretty high. And the way this is going to work is we will have a piston that will be over the top of this. So the piston will actually be at this level here, and it doesn't matter. We will have a hole like this all around this central column. The piston will go here. And what we're going to do is we will have water just above this as a reservoir. So boink, 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 and boink. And this will probably end up as dirt. Yeah, it'll be dirt. It won't be the granite, because we can actually go up and put another level up there. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there we go. So what will happen is we will have some way to activate this piston, maybe a lever here or something along those lines, and it will let the water that's right there flow down. So we'll deactivate the piston actually, and the water will come down and it will push all the crops that have been harvested or have been that have matured all the way out to the edges, and we will find some way to collect them from the edges. That is a tricky question. Maybe a minecart? That's something that I haven't thought about yet. Since it goes all the way out to here, let's see exactly where it goes again. So it goes, yep, it goes right where the dirt is. So we could possibly set up a minecart that comes around and collects all the stuff, or some other means, but for now it's going to be very manual, and we will actually put torches up here to help keep things from spawning up there. So why don't we go ahead and find our way back, which is this way, and get that piston made and lever, and we will go out and set it up so that we can harvest it at our whim. We'll also get some seeds. So redstone is down here. Yeah, we just need one piece of redstone. We need one iron ingot. We've got the wood. We've got the cobble. So there we go. So let's get this. We need all 4 of these, like so. And we put that there, that there. Oh, no, I did that wrong. We do it this way. And we flip-flop these because that's the power. So we have our piston. That is pretty much all we need, and we need a stick. And we need cobblestone. We'll just do that. Get our one lever. Put some stuff away. dirt can go back for now. Alright, so we have this guy, and we've got this guy, and we've got that. We need our seeds. We're going to plant while we're there. We don't have much time to do it, but we will do it. Run there, shall we? We shall. Our main thing is we can't be hopping up and jumping on top of any of this stuff. So let's go ahead and put the lever here. Put our piston right, not like that. Like that. We can kill these. And we are going to get our bucket of water. We don't really care too much. We put the source right there and flick that on. And there we go. Just like that. So whenever we want to harvest, we come over here, we hit that. We let it drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and let go. Everything should have flowed pretty far out by then. And we just plant our seeds and let the stuff grow. And it's getting dark quick. Yeah. Let's get that sleep done. Do hippity hoppity hippity hoppity. So I'm going to create a new bed. Bring a bed with me so that I can sleep the night away where I'm working. Up, over, in, sleep. Alrighty. It's interesting that the particles are turned off while you're when it's in the sleep scene. Now this guy here is going to replace that beast that we have down there, so we can go to keeping animals down there if that's what we want to do. Now the unfortunate thing is we only have enough to make an 8x8 area, and this is well beyond 8x8. So we'll be building this up over time. Here we go. And this is pretty much all I do for that. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to use bone meal as much as we can so that we can get some of this harvested, and we will not harvested but matured, and then we'll go and harvest some of it so that we can plant more. There we go. And it only gave us 23, but it's a little bit more than what we had. There we go. Alright. And that's all we can do for now. We let this stuff grow, and when we are ready, we come over here and flick that switch. And the cool thing is we can set this up so that we have multiple floors, and we could probably find a way. Well, we'd have to come up here, up the back, and then have 2 floors. So I think 3 would be good. If we want to get into netherrack as well, that would also be awesome. I'm doing it this way because if I did it from the outside coming in, we would have problems with just making sure that's not turned into ice. Well, we can find out just by doing this. As you can see, it does it perfectly well, and I'm going to have to go through and replant all this off of camera because I am a Dorcas. You at least saw it pop up all the seeds. Now we aren't guaranteed when it's mature to get back a lot of seeds, but we should get enough. Anyway, I think we can go with netherrack, we can go with potatoes, carrots, and wheat. Those are the only crops I'm aware of that we can grow that way. But we will get things figured out. And that would make this 4 levels high. So 4 levels is a pretty good amount. Yes, I'm doing a pattern because I am me. In any case, ooh boy, we're going to have enough food to keep us fed, and we're going to have enough food to keep our cows breeding, and eventually chickens will be, we'll have so many surplus seeds that we'll be able to keep our chickens fed, and we will also be able to get sheep, and that's going to be important as well, because sheep they're going to get us wool, which we can make multicolored sheep for multicolored wool. Very, very nice. Very awesome, if you ask me. One off. Guess what we can do? We can do it like that. Pow. Now, if I wanted to, I could go down and harvest that farm over here that we have and finish up this farm and tear that one down. I'm not really in the mood to tear anything down just yet, but I'll probably do that off camera. We have enough wheat to breed the cows one more time, since we have slept since we've done this. Let's go ahead. Come here, cows. Come here, make the babies. Give me the XPs. I want lots of cows down here, enough to make you go trompity tromp tromp everywhere. Okay. I'm hearing the babies. I'm at level 25. We need the cows for lots of things. Milk, steak, and of course the leather that they produce for books. So that's another thing we're going to have to make. We're going to have to make a sugarcane farm to handle all the books we're going to need. Let's go fill these up and get rid of some of this grass because it's really driving me nuts. It's a horse, okay. I was wondering what that was over there. Okay, now, not many people know you can do this, but watch. You can clear up lots of grass really quickly with, yep, you guessed it, water. And I'm doing that to get rid of creeper hiding spots. And yeah, it's also getting us seeds, and it's going to get us flowers and stuff too. The main spot we need to put this up is over here, really. Oh, and I need to eat something. I have no cooked food on me. So we'll just come over here and just plop this down a couple of times. You can also find low spots because the water will immediately flow to the lowest spot that it can find. It's really awesome that way. Especially when you're trying to build something that requires water and you're on a hill or something, because stuff like this happens. Goes off in one direction only. Until it gets down to the bottom, then it spreads out. Yeah. So there's a lot that has to be done here. Let's come up here and see what happens there. Oh, it goes in 3 ways. And it will continue to flow downhill for as long as its running water block can find a downward slope, a downward path. So I hit here and it just spread out. I hear an Enderman somewhere. And I'm not ready to face an Enderman yet. And we can't run because we're at 3 haunches. Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. Let's get inside, get some food, get some of the steak cooking up. Actually, we can do this. We'll take half of those chickens. I will get a drink. Let's get this. Oh, that's right. I moved it. I now have to cook things down here because that's how I did it. So let's see where I put any of the charcoal. Do I have any of it in any of these? No. Probably somewhere over here. No charcoal in any of these. Alright. So, 1, 2. There we go. We'll go ahead and cook that up. Because, if you recall, I had the wall. Let's grab... well, let's just grab all of that. And we'll come around here and do the cooking. There we go. Pretty soon we're going to have this set up. I need to get the iron still, but pretty soon we'll have this all set up to automatically distribute stuff amongst all these at the same time, and we will happily get stuff like this. Yep. I will be happy. So, oh, we can actually do 2 runs of this stuff. I will gladly do that. Anything else that needs cooking? Oh, 5 chickens. No, nothing really much. We have pumpkin seeds, which you don't have to worry about anymore. We have wheat we're not going to worry about anymore. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put a chest up at our lovely spot to keep tools in. Yeah, that's right. We'll keep tools up near the farm. And I'll call an episode there. So let's get this chest put up right here. And we'll put in all the hose. There we go. And this is actually getting filled up pretty nicely. We only have like these small areas here of 6. Might be able to get it done before things show up. $18, $24. Oh, ran out. Oh well. So, wow, I'm getting a lot of Facebook messages now for some odd reason. And I'll be answering that in a few minutes. So until next time, enjoy playing games. Enjoy playing Minecraft. Please like, favorite, and comment. Or like, subscribe, and comment. There we go. I'm trying to change it so that I'm not asking you to do favorites all the time. Please like, subscribe, and comment so that I know what you guys like and what you want to see and all that other fun stuff. You can visit www.patreon.com/ExcaliburZone and become a patron. It only takes $1 a month. That's it. Less than the cost of a soda in the United States. $1 a month, and it gets me that much closer to my dream of doing content like this all the time, full time, for you guys. So please become a patron. As always, this is Excalibur, and I am out.